You're welcome. We're making money this year. I'm super excited to have you guys here again tonight. God bless you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just drop a thumbs up. Drop a thumbs up. You're welcome for tonight's class on how you can cash out from Nigerian stock market. Alright, so make sure you share this video with your friends and family. Share it on your timeline. Thank you so much for joining tonight's class. I'm super excited. Alright, so let us just give a few minutes for more people to join, and make sure you are sharing this live webinar. Alright, make sure you are sharing this live webinar to everyone. Okay, share it at least 3 times, 5 times on your timeline. I'm gonna appreciate that. All right, so let's just wait for like 2 minutes before we start the class proper. Right, thank you so much. Thank you. How are you guys doing today? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Juliet, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I need a thumbs up. Thank you for joining tonight. All right, so let us give like 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes before we start the class. Right, thank you so much for joining tonight. It shows how intentional you are about your personal finance. Right, so when I see people paying attention to finance, it shows how intentional you are. It shows how hungry you are. Like I said in our last class, that life will actually respond to those that are hungry. If you are not hungry enough, you may not be able to achieve your goals. So you need to be very hungry about life. It is when you are hungry that you'll be able to achieve success in life. Hungry people are the ones that rule the world. Talks about Elon Musk, talks about Mark Zuckerberg, talks about Bill Gates. All those people are hungry people. People who are not just working because they want to make money, but who want to transform lives. Right? So you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So we'll be starting the class very soon. I want you to make sure that you have your notepad tonight, because it's going to be an amazing class. I promise you, it's going to be so amazing. Right? Tonight's class is going to be amazing. I'll go straight to the point. I'll tell you what you need to know about stock market, and you can just pick it up from there. Right? Okay, so let me put a disclaimer. I want you to know that after this class, I'm going to be, give you an offer, right? Whereby you will be having access to me one-on-one class session with me, and you have access to my community, right? So just have that in mind, okay? I don't want this, I want this network to behave tonight, right? All right? So go for a very good network, because the last time it wasn't really funny, right? Okay, so let the class begin right now. So thank you so much for joining stock market class. All right, so tonight I'm going to be talking to you about how you can cash out from stock market, especially Nigerian stock market. Last year, Nigerian stock market did about 37%. That means is bringing a lot of money for investors. It is called bullish, right? Bullish run. It was an awesome year for us last year. A lot of people cash out. In fact, even today, I took some profit from some of my stocks that did very well, right? So stock market is here to transform your life. If you pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you tonight, you're going to be surprised that you're going to make so much money for yourself in 2025, right? So I want you to know that stock market is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not an investment where you put 100,000 and you just cross your leg, and in the next 2 hours you want to cash out, right? I don't teach people trading. I teach people investing, because trading is very risky, right? You can trade and lose a lot of money. There's a lot of people that are cashing out from trading, but the essence of my webinar is to make sure that even without your little amount of money, you can invest it. When I started stock market, I started with a little money, and then I began to grow my risk level, because they had the risk, they had the return, right? So I'm not teaching you how you can make quick money. I'm teaching you how you can build generational wealth for yourself, right? How you can teach your children, right? My mom bought stock for us when we were around I think 12 to 13 years, right? It was my mom that introduced me to stock market. You're welcome. Please help us share this webinar on your timeline. Just share like 5 times, all right? If you have like 10 people that shared 5 times, this video is gonna go viral, right? So I was sharing the story of my stock market. I was around 12 or 13 years when my mom bought Sky Bank shares, right? She bought Sky Bank shares for us then I don't really know much about it then. Okay. So it was when I started the stock market journey that I really understand that, oh, my mom actually started this journey of investment. I grew up from an entrepreneur home where they taught us how to make money, how to invest, how to start business and all that. So we have this kind of business mindset in our family, right? So I don't teach people about trading, how to make money fast, how to turn 100,000 to 10 million in 1 hour. I don't trade people. I teach people about investment. All right, because good evening, Joy. You're welcome. Please give us a thumbs up. All right. So we are still on call, right? I'm just trying to share my experience about investment and all that. All right. So thank you. Please make sure you're sharing this with your friends and family. All right, just share at least 5 times on your timeline, right? So just share 5 times on your timeline, right? All right. Just give me a few minutes. All right, like I was saying, so stock market is a platform, it's a financial platform where you can make so much money for yourself, right? When you understand how it works, right? Stock market has been in existence since 1700 years ago. That's about 324 years. So it's not something that is new now. A lot of billionaires are taking advantage of this market and they are cashing out big in Nigeria stock market, in US stock market. A lot of billionaires, right? In fact, technology have really transformed everything. Before, you have to fill form, you have to go to a brokerage to be able to buy stocks. But right now, even with the smartphone in your hand, you can buy stocks. You don't need to go to any physical office. You can buy stocks. And I'm going to be showing you how you can do that. All right. 2025, you need to take your financial education very serious. You need to be financially literate, because if you are not, you're going to work all your life. All right. My mentor used to tell us that if you really want to be wealthy in life, you need to learn how to buy assets. All right. If you really want to learn how to make money, you need to learn how to buy assets. If you really want to be financially free in 2025, you must learn how to buy assets. And one of the assets I will be sharing with you tonight is stock market. All right. So give me a thumbs up if you are already gaining value. Right. Joy, if you are gaining values. Juliet, if you are gaining value. If you have gotten value already, just give me a thumbs up. All right. So let me share this video with a lot of people so that they can be transformed also. All right. They can be financially transformed. There's somebody on your contact list right now that needs to be here. Right. So let me share a little story about myself. As you know, my name is Coach David, and I'm a financial coach. I teach people how to make money for themselves in Nigerian stock market and in US stock market. All right. I started this journey of investment a few years ago, but when I was around 12 years, 13 years, my mom was the one that initiated us into investing. Like, my mom will actually tell you that when you get money, you must save, right? My mom used to say that for us, share that story for us, right? So in 2019, I was into fish business. I lost so much money, millions of naira. So I was depressed. I don't know what to do, until I met one of my friends. God bless him. He introduced me to Nigerian stock market. I started investing. Gradually, I began to build my portfolio, and today here we are. I did millions of naira in Nigerian stock market. All right. So tonight I'm going to be teaching you how you can cash out from Nigeria stock market. All right. You're welcome. Once again, you are welcome. All right. So how do you make money from Nigeria stock market? I'm going to be showing you right away. All right. The first thing you need to do if you really want to cash out from Nigeria stock market is to have investment mentality. All right. If you don't have investment mentality, you won't be able to do so much for yourself. All right. So some people, they actually don't have investment mentality. They have should I say quick money, right? Everybody love money, right? I know that every one of us love quick money, but I want you to know that you need to have the mindset first that I want to start investing, right? So I have other businesses that bring money to me, right? I have other online business that bring money to my pocket. But what happened was I was making so much money a few years ago, like around 2022, 2023. I started doing very well in online space, making so much money, and I couldn't figure out, even though I'm making so much money for myself, I couldn't figure out where all these monies are going, right? So I just need to start making an inquiry about how to invest. So you must have investment mentality. If you don't have investment mentality, you can't do so much, right? So Nigerians love, one of the things I've realized about Nigeria is that we love we love to invest, but we're not really interested in the information, financial information, right? So for example, now maybe your friend just tell you that, oh, there's a platform that I'm investing my money now. So if you bring 100,000 naira in the next 5 months, it's going to turn to 5 million naira. So many Nigerians are not really interested in what are these business really into? What are they doing? They just, okay, let me just throw in my money. I used to tell us that it's not about it's not just about the investment alone. You need to have all right, yeah, absolutely. You'll be able to watch this video after this class. Okay, so somebody is asking if it will be recorded, right? So what am I saying? You need to have that investment mentality first. Once you have that investment mentality, then you can build up, right? You can build up, and you need to know that what you're doing, you can actually transfer what you don't know to your children. Probably most of us watching me right now, maybe you are still single, right? After some time, you want to get married, right? You will only pass the knowledge that you know to your children. So it's very important that you have the investment mentality. You are financially literate, right? Because it is what you know that you can actually teach your children, right? So I can't wait for my child to grow up to like maybe 6 years, 7 years. Then I'll start teaching him about investment, how to save, because that's the way out of poverty, right? Some of us, our parents did not actually teach us about investment. Luckily for me, I have a parent that teach me about investment, about savings. But some of us, we don't really grow up from that family, right? You don't grow up from the family where your parents actually sit you down and teach you about how to invest, right? How to make more money for yourself, right? So if you don't grow up from that family, you need to allow your family, your own personal family now, to begin to know more about finances, right? So that you won't have a family that are poor looking for jobs. I'm not saying jobs are bad, but you won't have family that all they are into is just to be looking for jobs. They are actually not creating businesses on all that, right? So it will really help you a lot. Having a financial mindset, it will help you a lot. It will help your children, it will help your family, right? So that's it. So how do you make money from Nigerian stock market? How do you profit from Nigerian stock market? Okay, so if you want to invest in Nigerian stock market, you need financial education first, right? You don't just gamble with your money. I don't believe in gambling. Me personally, I don't believe in gambling, right? I believe in investing. I believe in buying company shares, right? I don't believe in just throwing my money somewhere and I don't know anything about the finances of the company. I believe in investing. I don't believe in gambling, right? So if you want to invest in Nigerian stock market, one of the things you need is financial education. Very important. Very important. Very important. I've turned down opportunity. I've turned down many opportunities. I've turned down offers for people offering me millions of naira for me to invest for them. One of the things I tell them that you need to invest in financial education first. If you don't invest in financial education, that money is actually not safe in your hand, right? So you need to get financial. The last webinar we have here, I emphasize more about this. You need financial education first, so that nobody will come and bamboozle you, right? So that's it. You need financial education. After you've gotten the financial education, the second thing you need is to work with brokers. All right, brokers are the intermediaries between the company you want to buy and the intermediary between the company that you want to buy from. So, for example, now you can't actually walk into UB and say, I want to buy your shares. They won't attend to you. They will tell you go and meet a broker. Brokers are the intermediary, right, between you and the company that you want to buy. So, for example, now you can't walk into MTL office and say, I want to buy your shares. They will refer you back to brokers. Brokers are the one that you will buy their shares through, right? So, for example, now if I want to buy MTN stocks, I won't go to MTN office and say I want to buy your shares. I will look for a broker, all right? That broker will now help me to buy the shares, right? Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you need a broker, right? You need a broker. They will refer you brokers. And there's something called SEC, all right? Okay, you are welcome. You're welcome. All right? Good evening, Donnie. Donnie, good evening, good evening. These are my bigger fans, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome again. All right? So, SEC, they are called Security Exchange Commissions. They are the one that actually regulate the brokers, right? So that your money is actually safe in stock market. All right. I want you to know that your money is actually safe in Nigerian stock market. Okay, your money is safe. All right. It's not a platform that if you put, maybe you can buy stocks of 10 million, 150 million, 100 million, right? Your money is safe because it's under SEC, Security Exchange Commission. They are the one that regulate all those brokers. All right. So if you want to check them, I'm going to drop it in our community. Oh my. Can you hear me, please? I guess the network is misbehaving. All right. Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment box. If you can hear me, please let me know. Donnie, can you hear me? Joy, Juliet, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. I want to be sure that I'm not speaking to myself. All right? I'm not just talking to myself. So I need you to comment on the comment box. If you can hear me, please let me know. If I'm visible, let me know. All right? Okay. So, like I was saying, there's something called SEC. All right? Security Exchange Commissions. They're the one that actually regulate all those brokers. Miss Oluwaseun, how you doing? You're welcome. So if you can hear me, please let me know that you can hear me. I want to be sure that I'm not talking to myself. All right? So let me know in the comment box. I'm waiting. Oh, network. Behave yourself. Okay? So I think our next webinar will be on YouTube. All right? I think our next webinar will be on YouTube because of the network issues. All right, can you still hear me now? Am I audible enough? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, that's fine. So, let me recap a little bit. So, if you want to invest in Nigerian stock market, you need you need to be financially literate, right? You need to have financial mindset, right? Then after that, you need a broker. Like I said, you can't walk into MTN office and say, I want to buy your shares, right? They will even laugh at you, right? So you have to join a broker, right? You have to look for a broker that will be an intermediary between you and the company that you really want to buy, right? So, and I say that your money is actually secure in Nigerian stock market. Your money is safe in Nigerian stock market, all right? So you can buy, I know people buying stocks of over 10 million, 15 million, 100 million naira, right? So your money is safe, right? Because it's under regulations. Those brokers cannot just take your money because they are the intermediary between you. That's why it's very, very important that you have brokers that are NGS verified. All right. So I'm going to drop the link on our community. If you are not in our community, please signify so that I can add you up. All right. So you need to go to NGS portal. All right, Nigerian Stock Exchange. to check the broker that you want to work with. All right. So I'm gonna, at the end of this class, I'm gonna share with you the broker that you can use to buy Nigerian stocks. Okay. So that's it. Then you need to download. Most of those brokers, they have apps that you can use to buy. So you don't need to use web. They have also they have web chance also. You can buy those stocks on their web, but app is more easier, right? So you can download their apps. All right. I'm going to share some of the apps that I'm using, some of the broker apps that I'm using to buy Nigerian stocks. All right, at the end of this class. So you need to wait to the end of this class. Okay. So you need to download their apps, get verified. One of the things they're going to ask you is your BVN. You're gonna take a selfie picture. They're gonna ask you about your investment. Have you invested before? They will ask a lot of questions. All right, while you are doing your registrations, they will ask you about your NIN. They will ask you about BVN. You will take a selfie so that they want to know who want to trade in their platform, right? So, but I want you to know that your details are safe. All right, your details are safe with them. Okay. Then we have a CSCS account. The CSC account is just like when you have savings account. If you go to a bank right now, that if you want to open an account, whether current account or savings account, there is a number they will give to you, right? That number, if you give it to somebody, they can transfer money to you, right? Just like savings account. So you need to have CSCS account. CSCS account is a Central Security Clearing Systems. Is the number that actually identify you as a shareholder, right? It is very, very important. Every broker that you hope that you register will give you CSCS account. That CSCS account is what verify you as a broker on their portal. All right. So that's it. Then for you to get your CSCS, you need to wait for some days before it's ready. All right. After they verify your details. All right. It could take, some of the brokers takes like a week, 2 to 3 days before they can get you verified. All right. Once they get you verified, once they see that your image is good, your details, you are putting in the right details, they check your BVN details and all that, they will verify you. And once you get verified, you can now start buying Nigerian stocks. All right. You can now start buying it. Without the verification, you can't buy any stocks if it is US stocks or Nigerian stocks. You can't buy all those things until you are being verified. Until they verify that you are the owner of that BVN, you are the owner of that NIN. All right. So you need your NIN, you need your BVN, all right, before you can start to register on the brokerage accounts. All right. So then after you've been verified, you need to fund your account. All right. So you can fund some of the app, they accept like 500 naira. You can fund your account. So once you are being verified, they're going to generate a personal account that is meant for you. They generate that account for you, so you can now transfer money into that account. Then you see that money in your wallet. It is that money that is in your wallet that you're going to use to buy stocks. You don't understand now? Please, there will be a room for questions. All right. So that's it. So you're going to have they're going to generate an account for you. That account is what you will transfer money into. So once the money has been reflected on your wallet, you can now use that money to trade, to invest. Do you understand now? So if you can transfer 10 million, you can transfer 5 million, you can transfer 100,000. It depends, but the least is 500 naira above. Do you see now that you can start your investment journey even with 1,000 naira, even with 500 naira, right? So you need to cultivate that habit of consistency. You have to do with consistency, consistent investment. All right. For me to keep the momentum, all right, you can hear me. That's fine. So for you to keep the momentum, all right, you need to be consistent with your investment. So I don't know your current salary right now. So let me see in the comment box. What's the list of your monthly income? Let me see in the comment box. How much do you earn? Like, what's the list? Is it like 50k, 20k, 100k, 1 million naira? Let me know in the comment box. All right. So you can start your investment with as little as 1,000 naira, with as little as 500 naira. All right. But I want you to know that the higher the investment, the higher the return. All right. So there's something called ROI, return on investment. So the higher Okay, let me give you an example. If I buy a share of 1 million naira, okay, and the shares actually do a return of 100%, and you buy that same shares for 10,000 naira, and the same shares that both of us bought did about 100%. So, I invested 1 million naira. I'm going to get 100% of 1 million naira. You are going to get the same 100% of your 10,000 naira. So, do you understand now? Did you really get what I'm saying now? So, if I invest 10 million naira and the company that we bought did about 100%, you invested just 10,000 naira. We have the same percent, but the return differs, right? Did you understand what I'm saying now? Did you really understand it? So that's it. So the higher the investment, the higher the return. But I'm just saying that so that you can start building your portfolios. So that you can start cultivating your investment portfolios. Consistency is very, very important in investment. Consistency is very, very important. You understand? So that's it. So you need to start. The earlier the better. The earlier the better. Don't wait until you have so much money and say, until I have 100 million before I can start investing. The technology will make it so easy that even with 500 naira, with 1,000 naira, you can start investing, right? So I believe you are gaining value. You are gaining value. So let me know in the comment box if you're still following me. All right. Then after you've been verified from the broker, you need to fund your account, right? You need to fund your account, like I said. So once you fund it, you see in your wallet, then you can now use it to buy the shares. All right. So there's something called sorry, let me respond to this message. All right, so let me jump down. So what's the difference between, there's something called bullish run and bearish. All right, there's something called bullish. So when we say in the market, it's the language of the financial market. When we say, oh, there's a bull run, all right, there's a bull run, it means the market is now favoring the investors. Okay, so the difference between bull run and bearish, I want to discuss that with you right now. All right, so when we are saying there's a bull run, it means that right now the stock market is trying to favor the investors. All right, so from January 1st till even till today, right, Nigeria stock market has did about 1 trillion in profit. 1 trillion naira. 1 trillion naira. So now right now I can actually say that we're in a bull run, because most of the stocks that have been on the low ground, they are picking up right now, right? They are picking up. MTN last year was around 170, I think 174 naira. Yesterday when I checked it was around 234 naira. So imagine you bought MTN at 171 naira and you are now selling it now for 234. That's per share, right? So imagine you invest like 10 million naira, right? So imagine you invested like 100 million naira. So it is called bull run, where the stock market is trying to favor the investors, all right, giving us free money. If you're in a community, you see the money that I received even today, right? If you're in a community, you will see that money. So I took profit from some of the stocks that I bought, right? So it is called free money. I used to call it free money because I'm actually not working for those companies. I just bought their shares and the share did very well. Then I take profits, right? So it is called bull run. Bull run is when the market is trying to favor the investors. Okay, maybe you bought a shares at, good evening, Sister Linda. How you doing? Sister Linda, how you doing, man? Good evening. So I'm talking about bull run, right? So bull run is when this market is trying to favor the investor. So for example, now you bought a share for 5 naira. Suddenly it's now selling for 20 naira, right? So it's on a bull run. You are enjoying the free money. Like I used to tell my students, once there is a bull run, it's very, very important that you take profit. I take profit from 20% to 50%. I don't joke with the first profit. So very, very important. When there's a bull run when your stock is doing very well, please take profit. Don't be emotionally attached to your investment. All right, take profit, because that's the reason you are in the market. I'm not in the market to be right. I'm in the market to make money, right? So you're going to be learning a lot from my class. Okay, so bearish is when the stock is deep. It's when the stock market is not favoring the investors. All right, bearish. When, let me give you an example. When you buy a stock of 10 naira and suddenly it turns to 5 naira, all right? But the good part of it is that when the stock is actually going down and you have checked the fundamentals and you see that the company is doing very well, that is even the right time to buy more, right? So let me give you an example. I bought Tesla last year. Tesla went down last year. You know Tesla now. Tesla went down last year. I'm talking about US market now. Tesla went down last year from $200 to $171 US. During that time, a lot of people are selling. They think maybe their money is going down. All right. So to me personally, there's nothing called market crash. It's just that market is trying to adjust itself. All right. Oh, network. Okay, I think the network is back now. So I was talking about the stock I bought last year, Tesla. All right. When I checked, I see that Tesla has dropped from, I think it was $232, right? So it went down because of they are having, people are really sentiment. There's a lot of people in stock market that they don't really know a lot. That's why it is very, very important that you have a coach. You have a financial coach that will tell you don't just go to the market and start buying stocks randomly. You can lose your money, right? It's very, very important that you have somebody that is teaching you about the market, teaching you about where the market is moving. Because markets sometimes walk through trends. All right, investor move towards where there is money. You move towards where there is money. You are not emotionally attached to stocks. There's sometimes you just need to sell some stocks. So imagine you buying BlackBerry stocks. BlackBerry is not really, I don't know, maybe some people are still using it, but it's not really functioning. So imagine you buy BlackBerry stocks. Your money is gone right now. You understand? So you don't need to be emotionally attached to stocks. You need to check their fundamental, check their finances, right? So, like I was saying, so Tesla went down from $232 to $171. During that time, I took opportunity. I was buying more of Tesla. Guess how much is Tesla right now? Somebody should guess in the comment box. Guess. Are you enjoying this class? Somebody should guess how much is Tesla right now. From $171. Someone should guess how much is Tesla right now. I want somebody to guess. The person that got it right will got a gift from me. Okay. Somebody should guess. So guess. So I will back. Please, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I want to know if you can hear me. Oh, someone got, oh my. So am I giving this giveaway to? The first person to comment. Sister Oge Linda. Wow. Do you see now? You see, Sister Linda said he bought at $200. Okay. Do you see now? Did you see now? So Sister Linda has gotten a free gift from me. I'm gonna give you one stocks I'm buying for this year. That's your gift. So I'm giving you a stocks that I've done the fundamentals of it, and it has the ability to be able to increase more. So I'm giving you, just send me a DM on WhatsApp. I'm giving you that stocks. Then let's cash out together. All right. Are you enjoying this class, please? If you are enjoying this class, let me know. Okay, so it's selling for $395. So imagine somebody that bought, yes, Sister Linda, you've gotten that already. Absolutely. So if I wanna predict stocks for people, I charge people, right? Because I know you're gonna make a lot of money from it. So I charge. Meanwhile, let me tell you, one-on-one session with me, you are lucky to have this session tonight. One-on-one session with me, if you want to have one-on-one session with me, is 50,000 naira for just 1 hour. I'm going to check your portfolios, ask you some question about investment and all that, right? So you're very lucky to be here tonight, okay? So don't joke with this class, okay? So imagine you buy Tesla when it was $171. So imagine, I'm enjoying this class already, all right? So imagine you buy, right now it's selling for $395. Imagine you buy when it was $171. So imagine you make over $224. That's amazing, right? So you need to buy good stocks. It's very, very important that you are buying good stocks. It's not just for you to, somebody, I actually did a thorough check on someone's portfolio. The person reached out to me, like, he has been trading randomly on the internet, on the stock market, and she was losing a lot of money. So I did one-on-one consultation with her rather, and when I checked her portfolio, I don't even know. I just have to tell her that she should just go and sell off everything. Let's even start again. Because some people, they just say about stock market, everybody just jumping on stock market. No, you don't do things like that. You need to check the fundamentals, to check the technical analysis. I want to make this class very simple so that you won't be lost, right? I want to make it very simple, right? So before you buy any stock, you need to check their revenue first, their finances. How are they managing their finances? How? You don't just buy stock randomly. Are they making profit? Because if a company is in debt, it's not really a good one. If a company is in debt, it's not really a good one. So how do you buy all those good companies? All right, there are about over 3,000 companies in US alone. Over 3,000 companies in US alone. Right? So how do you profit from Nigerian stock market? That is how I come in. I have a class. It is called Stock Market Masterclass, where I will show you how I buy those profitable companies. I just tell you now that I'm giving out a free stock that I'm buying this year for Sister Linda. How do I know that? How do I know that this stock has a potential of doing very well next year? So how do I know that? It's through my years of experience trading, So I'm going to share with you my years of experience. You're going to be enjoying my years of experience. I've lost money in the Nigerian stock market. I will not lie to you, but those are the school fees that I have to pay for me to be a professional. Do you understand now? So how do you profit from Nigerian stock market? How do you profit from it? You need to know how to work on their finances, how to check the financial of a company. All right. So it's very, very important that you are in my class. In my course, Stock Market Masterclass, I'm going to be showing you how I make profit. I'm going to be showing you how to profit, how to cash out from Nigerian stock market. All right. So the stock is going for 50,000 naira. But because of the new year, I'm giving out this course for just 10,000 naira. I'm giving out this class for just 10,000 naira. That course, you're going to be learning about financial discipline, how to make more money in Nigerian stock market, how to make money for yourself in US stock market. So I'm not just talking about in the course, I'm not just talking about Nigerian stock market. I talk about US stock market, how you can profit from US stock market also. Like I tell you that, I have stocks, Apple stocks, Tesla stock, all those stocks, you can buy them. All right. So I'm going to be sharing with you 2 apps that I use. Okay. 2 apps that I use to buy stocks. One for US stock market, another one for Nigerian stock market. So I use Afriverse 2.0 to buy my stocks. Afriverse 2.0 to buy Nigerian stocks. All right. So if you want to get it, just show your interest in the comment box. I'm going to give you a link that you can use to get it. All right. So I've tested a lot of brokers. All right. I've tested a lot of brokers, and this is the best app that I really, really enjoy. Right. So you can get Afriverse 2.0. Go and download it. Get verified. Okay. So you don't need to pay me for that. I'm giving it out free. That's one of the broker that I'm using, Afriverse 2.0. Go to Google app, download their app, get registered, okay, and use it to start buying Nigerian stocks. The second one that I use to buy US stocks is Shipper. Just go to Play Store and type Shipper. All right, that's what I use. Shipper Cash. Okay, Shipper Cash is what I use to buy US stocks. Get verified. They will just, it's very simple. In fact, Shipper Cash is very simple for you to buy stocks, US stocks, because they will just ask for your BVN and I think a selfie of yourself, and from there, voila, you can now start investing. All right, but I don't want you to lose money in stock market, and that's one of the reasons why I want you to join my online course where I teach you about stock market. In that course, I show you how to be financially disciplined. Shipper Cash, yes, Shipper Cash. That's what I used to buy US stocks. All right, Shipper Cash. Then for Nigerian stock market, I use Afriverse 2.0. All right, so inside the community, I'm gonna do a screenshot of it for you. You are not paying me for that. They are good brokers. They are very, very good. All right, and they are very easy for beginners. If you are just starting your investment journey right now, you need that, because it's not really complicated. All right, and in that course, I show you how you can start using those platforms to buy those stocks. I show you in that course. So for that course is going for 10,000 naira. That course is just for 10,000 naira from now till 6 p.m. tomorrow. After 6 p.m. the price go back to 50,000 naira, because that's how much I'm selling that course. I've shown you a lot of secrets that I'm not even permitted to be sharing on this online space right now. So by 6 p.m. tomorrow, the offer closes. So it's just for 10,000 naira. So let me drop the account details. Let me drop the account details so let me drop the account details right now. Okay, so if you have any question, please let me know. Please let me know. Ask your question now. If you have any question, please drop your question. So that's the account details of where you will drop the money. 3140315759 First Bank. All right, so by 6 p.m. tomorrow, this offer closes to 50,000. The cost is 50,000. That's how much I'm selling this course. In fact, some of my students will not be happy that I'm giving out this offer right now. So if you are paying, pay into that account details. All right, so I'm going to be giving out this course. I'll show you how I'm profiting from Nigerian stock market, how I buy from Shipper Cash. I'll show you how you can start buying from those apps. All right, a lot of opportunities are in that stock in that course. All right, so you don't want to miss out to this opportunity. So by 6 p.m. tomorrow, this offer go back to its normal price, which is 50,000 naira. So if you have any question, please, if you have it, that's the account details there. All right, let me see if I can pin it. Okay, so I think, yeah, I've pinned the message. So that's the account details. First Bank 3140315759. That's the account details. All right, you're going to be learning, and apart from that course, you're going to be having a community. All right, a life mentorship where I'll be teaching you more opportunities about Nigerian stock market. You're going to be learning a lot from me. So apart from you buying the course, you're not just going to buy the course and just go and figure it out on your own. You're going to be added to our community where I will show you the right stocks to buy. All right, if you have any question, please drop your question. Some people are just joining us. So that's the account details to pay into. Okay, that's the account details to pay into. All right, so you're going to be having access to the course. You're also going to be having access to the 5 stocks that I'm buying this year. 5 stocks. I'm going to be showing you 5 stocks that I'm buying this year. Immediately I got your payment. Okay, somebody just paid now. All right, somebody just made payment. So immediately I see you you have been added to the group. I will show you 5 stocks that I'm buying for the year. So you don't need to do all the data analysis. You don't need to check any company. Just buy those stocks, and we're gonna ball together. All right. Someone has even gotten a giveaway. Sister Linda have gotten a giveaway this night, where he has gotten a free stock that are that I'm buying this year. Okay, so make a payment of 10,000 naira to gain access into that stock market masterclass. All right, they will be added to our community. Then you can ask questions. Maybe you're having issues with your registrations and all that. You can ask me in the community. All right, so you can ask me in the community, and also you're going to be getting a monthly webinar. We always have a monthly webinar where we talk about money, investment opportunities in Nigeria and in US. Okay, so let me give you a bonus. Do you know that you can invest into real estate in the US? Real estate in the US. Yes, you don't need to have $100 million or $100,000 before you can start investing. In that course, I will show you how you can start investing into real estate in US. So there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of things you're going to be learning from me. All right. So it's not just for you to buy that course alone. It's just for you to buy the course alone. You're going to be learning a lot from me. You're going to be added to our class. All right. You're going to be having access to the 5 stocks that I'm buying this year. All right, I'm going to hold your hands to make sure that you really cash out from Nigerian stock market. Okay, if you have any question, please ask. Let's give room for class. If you have any questions, if you have any questions, please ask me now. Before we call it a day, I have a meeting by 9. So I have a meeting by 9. So if you have any questions, please let me know. So you're not going to be figuring out everything on your own. All right, you're not going to be figuring out everything on your own. I'm going to hold your hands. I'm going to show you how you can profit from stock market. Apart from that, I'm going to show you how you can buy mutual funds, many other investment opportunities in the financial market. All right. Okay, so somebody just make payment again now. Somebody just make payment. So make sure you send me the receipt. Okay, make sure you send me the receipt on WhatsApp so that I will know that you are the one that sent the money. So our community is loaded with a lot of opportunities. Okay, all right. So I can't see any question here. So that means I can't see any question here. Okay, so we've come to the end of tonight's class. Please, can you see me? So I can't see any question here. So we've come to the end of tonight's class. So if you have any other questions, please do well to ask me in the comment, box or on my WhatsApp group. All right. So thank you for joining tonight. I believe tonight's class is awesome. I believe you've learned something about investment and opportunities. All right. Oh, thank you for that. Melody said knowledge is power. Yeah, knowledge is power. Yes, absolutely. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Yes. Knowledge is power. It's true. So if you have any other questions, please let me know before we call it a day. Let me know before we call it a day. All right, thank you so much for joining tonight's class. Thank you, and I will see you in the community. All right, thank you. Have an awesome night rest.